Now to Albany, where a months-long battle between Carl Paladino and the Buffalo School Board comes to a head.
The school board presenting its case to the state today to have Mr. Paladino removed from his board seat. Members argue that Paladino disclosed confidential information. Paladino says it all stems from some controversial comments that he made in the Art Voice newspaper about the former president and first lady. He says that those comments are protected under the First Amendment. 7
Eyewitness News reporter Ali Tui has been inside the hearing since early this morning. She joins us now live tonight from Albany.
Well, Keith and Ashley, a long day for Buffalo School President Dr. Barbara Seals Nevergold as she testified for the better part of 5 hours. And we were expecting a large Buffalo contingency here. However, only several showed. Still, that shouldn't minimize the magnitude of this rare hearing and the issue at hand as to whether Carl Paladino should be removed from the school board. Larry Scott's message is simple. Can Carl?
As a private citizen, he has a right to speak freely, but as a representative on the Buffalo School Board representing our children, there's limits to that.
Scott's co-chair of the Buffalo Parent-Teacher Organization, and he's here because he wants Carl Paladino removed from the school board for racist comments made in a December issue of Art Voice. But the petition filed by the board majority calls for a hearing because Carl Paladino improperly shared information discussed during executive sessions, which violates his oath of office as a board member.
The attorneys are entitled to have meetings privately with their clients.
Board President Dr. Barbara Seals Nevergold testified Paladino disclosed confidential information on 2 separate occasions. Once when he sent an email to members of the media on December 22nd, disclosing information discussed behind closed doors on December 21st. And again during his comments made in an op-ed article in Art Voice on January 5th, where he discussed Buffalo Teacher Federation contract negotiations and an unresolved personnel matter.
The releasing the information about the negotiations 2.5 months after the contract was signed is based upon his good faith belief that the information that he was writing about in that article was in the public interest.
Paladino's attorney Dennis Vacco says the meetings convened illegally because they didn't follow proper procedure for executive session.
The petition doesn't bring up those issues. The petition squarely and narrowly focuses upon what occurred in the unauthorized disclosures.
Furthermore, Paladino's disclosures aren't the board's primary axe to grind. Instead, Paladino's using his racist comments published in Art Voice in his favor to prove the board is, quote, out to get him.
This is still all about the speech.
Paladino declined to comment when I asked him for his reaction to day 1 of the hearing.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to answer any questions today.
Who hired?
Ultimately, this is up to State Education Commissioner Mary Ellen Elia to decide.
Commissioner Elia has no legal background. How does that change how you approach this hearing?
Well, but she's the president of the board, and she's charged, you know, this case, from their perspective, is about Mr. Paladino's oath of office. She took the same oath of office.
And we're told there won't be a ruling at the end of this hearing. Commissioner Elia expected to issue a written decision in the future. We're live outside the State Education Building in Albany. Ali Tui, 7 Eyewitness News.
Ali.